Hey folks, this is Pete from Pete's Tackle Shop. Hey, I wanted to introduce you to my new machine that I got from Rick Jacobs from Jacobs Baits. It's a pretty neat little machine. I bought it secondhand. Rick rebuilt it and everything. So I'm going to introduce you to the Eco series in the injection series. It has a 16-ounce cup. I had Rick put the stir on there. It's a lift up type deal, not a rotate down. So if you're used to Rick's stuff, but check him out. I think he's discontinued this model. I didn't see it on his website anymore. But it's a pretty cool little model. So I'm sure he's got parts. If you called him, he could probably make one for you. I'm not sure, but that'd be up for you. But Jacobs Baits, and I think it's jacobsbaits.com. So I will actually put that in the description down below. So without any further ado, I'm going to take you through it and let you look at it. So this is a rebuilt one, not a brand new one. So here we go. Folks, go down there and hit that like button down there. Oh no, that's not a like button, that's a subscribe button. Then hit the dingy bell. Don't forget to like our videos and share them with your friends on Facebook or wherever, on Instagram. So with that said, we're going to get on the next segment. He is, folks. Look at that. That's a sweet machine there. 16 ounces. Here's your fluid cup that holds all your plastic, and it's heated and everything. It's got an under heater and a side heater. I'm heating it up right now. She's at 237. I run her at 345. So there's the electric stir on top to keep your glitters up there and emulsified. And she's air. So it's a pneumatic machine. So we got her all hooked up. And this is how I put my mold on there. And we lift her up like so. Right in there, hold it up there. Pull the knob out. Push the knob in. But it's a pretty simple little machine. So I put me a guide mark for this mold here on it. I just clamped it to my desk because I want to give it a try tonight. I got some garbage pail plastics that I'm going to run through it and see what I get. Alright folks, so when I come back I'll be using this, so wait for us at the next segment. Folks, I got some pink here that we're going to shoot in our slab grabber crappie plastics. Yeah, it's a 2-inch paddle tail, or swim bait if a lot of people want to call it. But I'm stirring up my plastic now. So this is a bubblegum pink, but it's been overheated, heated a few times. So, but it needs to go back in for another warm up for about 30 more seconds, 30 to 45 more seconds, and it should be good to go. And with this, I have some long black flake in it. So with that said, here's the stir I was talking about earlier. This is a $200-some piece from Jacobs Baits to add to any of your Jacobs Baits machines. This is my regulator. This is the chamber here, right here. This is the plunger valve here, and right here with this setup right here, and I got this set up fairly well right now, is you put your molds on there and just hold it up there, pull your plunger out, binga dinga donga, and she'll inject. I'm running at 336 right now, but as soon as I put the plastic in there, temperatures will change, either go up or go down a little bit. But that's kind of where I like to run my plastics on this machine. I'm going to be running about 8.5, 9 psi here on my gauge, so I'll be standing up and looking at that. So that's just the basics of this machine. I'm going to show you how it injects, show you the plastics that come out of it. So you folks stay tuned. All right folks, I'm stirring up my my bubblegum pink with the black long strip flakes in there. And we're going to pour that in our machine here. We're going to make sure the plunger is shut. Pour her in. She'll take 16 ounces of this good old pink food. Perfect. Awesome. That's said and done. We're going to lock her in. Plunge it a couple times really softly. That gets your glitters up there, back up with it, sunk down. So turn on your stir. And now we're going to turn on our air. Whoa! There's a burst of air there. Yeehaw! So we'll adjust this gauge to 9 pounds. This regulator. There we go. 9 pounds of pressure. And we're going to get started injecting right now. With no further ado. So it's a beautiful day out there. It's Saturday. Thought about going crappie fishing today, but decided to get this done. I got a friend that might be coming over later. We might go out later on. We might take these plastics out and play with them a little bit out there. They do work good, even though they are seconds, or what do you want to call them, garbage pail. But they work really well. So alright, I'm going to come in and give her just a little bit more. Fill that up. There we go, that one's full. Like it's right up to the nozzle here. I'm going to give you a closer view of that nozzle here in a little bit. So run her up there. I talked to Rick and he said these were a discontinued machine. He wasn't selling very many of them. So he might do 3 of them a year. But boy, I tell you what, this is an awesome little machine. So it's doing what I want. You know, I wanted something for just single colors, fast, quick, pump out a few. And that's what we're going to be doing with this thing today. Alright. And we'll demold these here just momentarily. So alright, folks. This last one should be done here just shortly, and we will demold from the start to the end. Sitting down here, and we're going to demold these. I went and got these here, these knobs here. They're 1032 knobs, so it uses a fine thread on them. And look at that bait. Look at that, folks. That's just a nice bait. So we're getting a good flake in it and everything, so that'll be a good bait to go catch some crappie with. So these catch bass too and walleye. Got lots of bass and walleye on them. So if you guys are looking, I'm making these plastics. I'll have them up on my website here just shortly. So, and when I do the garbage pails, you're gonna have all different colors in there. So, you can't go by the picture on the deal. So, because what I'm doing is using up plastic. There you go. Look at how nice that shoots out. Those are nice baits. With this run here, I'm going to shoot a few more, but I just wanted to tell you about this machine here from Jacob's Baits. It's a great little machine. He has the Pro one, it's a single tank one, and the double tank one that I have, my other one where I can shoot laminates with it. Great machines, work good. If you're in the business at all, it's sure, all I can say is it took me, I tell Rick, it took me from doing what I was doing with hand injection from 3 days down to 3 hours. So it increase your, with your time, it'll increase your profit margin quite a bit. So wonderful machine to work with. It is also a great hobby. So we're getting some good pours here. I'm liking the flake in it. So they're looking good, huh? It's one of my favorite crappie colors right there. It's that pink, bubble gum pink. So does really well for me. So and also, folks, make sure you go check out my website, Pete'sTackleShop.com. This Corona thing was been going on here, and with all my different fishermen, Washington was shut down. I sent a lot of stuff to Washington, to the crappie guys out in Washington. But so their fishing was shut down, so orders were shut down for me. So, and I am, you know, this is one of our sole parts of our income here, me and my wife. So, but with that said, you folks have a wonderful day. Check out Pete's Tackle Shop. Go to our Facebook page, Pete'sTackleShop.com, and our Instagram page, Pete'sTackleShop.com, and give us a like and a shout out there. So, but we're just having fun pouring plastics. The molds are starting to warm up now on this one here, so we're getting down close to the end of this for pumping out plastics. I'm going to hear the air go, and that's the last one. So there we go.